Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. This is day 12 of the 75k affirmation challenge. If you don't know what it is, go back about 11 videos. It's the first one that says 75k and I tell you exactly what to do so that you can do it too. It is a self-concept kind of challenge. So yeah, what we're talking about today is because of a comment, and I just wanted to clarify a few things. The first thing is, okay, let's just talk about the comment. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way. I made a video a little while ago about physical appearance change and basically how to change your appearance. And I remember that a girl had commented, the reason I made the video is because a girl had said, like, I am trying to manifest, you know, a physical appearance change, but I'm having problems because I just can't foresee it happening overnight, you know, like I don't see how that would happen. Like logistically, I cannot comprehend it happening overnight, you know, was like basically what she said. So I made a video saying like it can come from anywhere, you know, like, and the example that I used was plastic surgery. Like people get plastic surgery and they literally change their appearance overnight. Okay, and I was talking about how I will probably be getting a nose job soon because I have a deviated septum. That is going to change my nose overnight. It's not even something I'm like manifesting. Like this is just normal life shit. Like I've been needing to get my deviated septum fixed so I can actually breathe. That is going to change my nose overnight. So manifesting a physical appearance change overnight is possible. People do it every single day without even like trying. Like that's just a thing. I never said that plastic surgery is the only way. It's not. There are so many different ways. You could even go look up Alex Earl. Look at her nose, how much it changed. And she claims that it was just from, you know, Accutane basically. Or I don't even know if she claims that or, you know, if that's just what, you know, people say is that Accutane completely changes your nose. It changes, you know, how you look. That's another one. It happens super quick. Not even trying. She, you know, she wasn't trying to make her nose smaller. She just got put on this drug that fixed, you know, I don't want to say fixed, but slimmed out her nose. There are so many different ways for physical appearance change. And it can happen very fast. It can happen overnight. Now, maybe you start manifesting, I'm going to keep going with the nose. You start manifesting a different nose. Maybe you don't get on Accutane. Maybe you don't get plastic surgery. Maybe you legitimately just wake up the next day and you have a completely different nose. If that's what would fit into your reality that you currently have, perfect. I don't know how it's gonna come for you. I don't know, and I don't know how it would come for me if I was manifesting it. You know what I mean? Like it's completely different. And so I don't want y'all to focus so much on like how it comes through, because honestly that has nothing to do with you. It does not matter. You don't really have a choice in it unless you were actively manifesting something to like come from a certain place, you know? Like if you are manifesting income and you're wanting it from, you know, like a certain way, like if you want to win the lottery or something and you start, you know, manifesting, I win the lottery, okay, that's probably going to come from the lottery, okay? But if you're just manifesting money, there's a bazillion different ways that it could come through, so stop worrying about that. And another thing is, it's not going to come in through a way that you don't like. The girl that commented, the one that I'm wanting to talk about, is she said like that basically I made her feel worse about her manifestation because she's wanting a physical appearance change, but she doesn't want plastic surgery. So she feels like I basically shit on her manifestation. You know, like, I mean, I'm just like, Just paraphrasing, that's not exactly what she said, but anyway, it's not, none of your manifestations are going to come through in a way that does not make sense to you, or a way that does not align for you. So let's say I start manifesting money. There are a million different ways for money to come into my life. I know it's not going to come into my life from me stealing, from me hurting someone, for me probably from a dead relative or anything like that, because I know who I am on the inside, and I know none of those things align with me. So why would it come through like that? That wouldn't make sense for my reality, I'm not randomly just going to go and steal some money. Why? Because that's not who I am, and it's not who I've trained my subconscious to be, it's not going to be from fraud. It's not going to be from, hurting someone, from doing something bad, because that's not who I am. And so if you are manifesting and you don't agree with plastic surgery, or you don't want plastic surgery, your physical appearance change is not going to come through from that. Like, it's just not going to happen, because that's not who you are. If you have really good skin, your nose job is not going to come through Accutane, most likely. It's going to come through things that make sense for the life that you have right now. So stop worrying about how it's going to come through or what's going to happen, because it doesn't matter. It's going to make sense to you, and what happens for you would be different than how it came through for me. If me and you are both manifesting the same exact thing, it's still probably not going to come through the same way, okay? And that's totally fine, and it makes sense. For example, I got a car when right before my first son was born. My husband's parents got me a new car so that the baby would have a new car. To me, that's crazy, that the car that I drive, it was a gift. It was amazing. If you started manifesting a new car and you had no plans to have a baby, it's probably not how you're gonna get the new car, Like, maybe you just randomly see a car giveaway, and you win it. Maybe, I don't know, like someone next to you, they win a free car, so they're like, hey, do you want my own car? I don't know how it would happen for you, but it's probably not gonna be the same way that it happened for me, you know what I mean? And then the last note that I want to say is that if anything that I say is limiting to you, if you feel like I am making your manifestations harder to get, harder for you to affirm, harder for you in any way, if you feel like I'm limiting you in any way, don't watch my videos, block me, and do that with anyone who makes you feel limited. Okay, I mean that, because that is not my intention. I want you to know you can manifest whatever the hell you want, and you can do it very quickly, okay? The only thing I am trying to get across to you is that it doesn't have to be logical, but that people get crazy things every single day. Changing your appearance in one day is crazy, but people do it every single day, okay? People win the lottery all the time. People win money all the time. People find money all the time. People find the love of their life. Most people that randomly meet their significant other, it changes in one day, like you meet someone once and then you're with them for the rest of your life. It's crazy that it happens that quick, but things happen like that. Things happen so quickly. So my goal as a manifestation coach is to tell you to persist, and to tell you that so many things are possible. So many things are happening right now. So I don't want to limit you, and I don't want you to feel limited by me. And if what I'm saying doesn't align with you, do not watch me, okay? Because I do not want to be the reason that you're second guessing yourself, okay? Like, genuinely, I don't. Okay, guys, we are limitless. all we are learning to do is to kind of let go and let our subconscious do the work. Tell it what we want and then let go. That is what we are learning to do. But what you got to do first is you got to persist and say, even though I'm not seeing it right now, I know it's coming. Okay? That is my goal of what to teach you, is to kind of hold your hand through that process of, oh my gosh, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. What do I do? I want to be there to tell you, you keep persisting. You keep your head, eyes on the prize. That's all my goal is when talking to you guys. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great rest of the day, and I love you. Don't forget, the giveaway is still on until Wednesday. I think I said Wednesday at midnight, but I probably will not be awake at midnight, so I'll announce it the next day. I'll announce it on Thursday, but it will close technically at midnight. So if you want to be a part of that giveaway, go back to the video that says 50K challenge, and yeah, I tell you about the giveaway there. Anyway, bye guys.